Yeah.
Change the table.
Yeah, sure. So the question they said the provision for depreciation for the first for the year is 25,000 at the beginning of the year. So we have 010123 balance brought down. That's the value of depreciation, 25,000. Then for the profit and loss account, is 311223 profit and loss account. That is the additional depreciation we have, 15,000 is there. The total depreciation is 40,000. We have our balance, which is 311223. Balance carried down, 40,000. That's for depreciation. So depreciation, they said in the question, I have to go back to the question here. Okay. So the first one, we did the van account for the asset. At the end of the asset, we have 145,000 as the value of our assets. Now, depreciation is charged on 145 because we have to prepare provision for depreciation account. 50% of it will be charged on depreciation for the present year based on the new asset we have. We have disposed an asset. After disposing that asset, the value of our van is now 145,000. We are charging depreciation on it for 15,000. 23 depreciation is 25,000. At the end of 23, depreciation is 15,000. Total depreciation is 40,000. We dispose an asset. Disposing an asset means the asset is no longer with us. The depreciation on that asset is 28,000. 28,000. Disposal account. No. Disposal account is 28,000. Then the balance carried down will be the difference between this and the new value of our depreciation. The total value of depreciation is 50% of this, which is this, plus the depreciation for 2023, which is 40,000. 40,000 plus 21,750, which is the 50% of 145,000 in our profit and loss account, because depreciation is an expenses, which will be recorded in the profit and loss account. So your profit and loss account will have 21,750 plus this, making 61,750 minus depreciation on the disposed asset, 28,000. So the balance for depreciation is now 33,750. The balance carried down will be the balance brought down for 2025. So the value of depreciation for this company is 33,750 for 2025. So if you are going to prepare a provision for depreciation account for next year 25, here we have balance brought down of 33,750. Now we are done with provision for depreciation account. We now have to prepare the disposal account. You know, we sold the asset, we sold the van. So we need to prepare an account for that van that was sold. Do we get it? For the disposal account, we have date, details, amount. Date, details, amount. What? So for disposal account, the value of the van is how much? The value of the van is 40,000 in the disposal account. It said a van worth of 40,000 was sold at certain price and disposal, the depreciation is charged 28,000. Please read the last one for me. The value of the van for 1724, read it. And a van was sold.
The last question, right? The van disposal account for the year ended 31st of December.
I said, read the question on van. 1724. Can somebody read it for me? 1724.
Sold for 8,000. Van which has
Say it again. Start again, please.
sold for 8,000.
Sold for 15,000. Okay.
A van which had cost 40,000.
A van which has cost 40,000. This is the cost price, and sold for this. This is
And which
okay.
And which depreciation had been charged at 28,000.
This is the proceed. This is depreciation is how much? 28,000. We talked about that already. That is the depreciation for the disposal account. Now look at the board, please, and stop writing. 28,000 was the depreciation charge on this motor van that was disposed. So the value of the vehicle that was disposed is 40,000. So that means in disposal account we're going to have 40,000 as the van account. So here we have 1724 van account, which is valued as what? 40,000, right? That's the cost. 40,000. Do you get that? And it was sold for how much? For provision for depreciation is how much? 28,000. So 1724. Provision for depreciation. Provision for depreciation is how much? 28,000. The proceed. How much did we sell it? 1724. Proceed. We sold it for 15,000. Yes or no? 15,000. 28 plus 15,000 is how much? 40,000, right? 43,000. So we sold it. So the total value here is 43,000. In between, so we have the credit side is greater than the debit side. Yes or no? The credit side is greater than the debit side. That is income. Do we get it? The credit side is greater than the debit side. So that means there's income there. So the balance here will be here. Do you get it? Because this is 43,000. Yes or no? 43,000 here, right? Yes. So here we're going to have 31, 12, 24. Balance. No, it's profit or loss. It's not balance anymore. It's profit or loss. It's profit and loss accounts. Yeah, so we have profit and loss accounts. But it is profit now, right? Profit. 3,000. So 43,000. 43,000. Do we get it? Any question about it? Do you understand how we did this disposal now? The last one we did was a loss because the debit side was greater than the credit side. If the debit side of the disposal account is greater than the credit side, it means a loss, and that's an expenses for the business. So your profit and loss account will have a loss. It will be expenses for the business. But if the credit side, we talked about those things, the rules. If the credit side of your disposal account is greater than the debit side of your disposal account, it's a profit, it's an income for you. In accounting, we have income and expenditure. Income is a credit entry, expenditure is a debit entry. Assets is a debit entry. Liabilities are credit entry. Income, liabilities, credit entry. Asset, expenditure, debit entry. So disposal account, we have our profit and loss account in disposal account. We sold the asset, right? We sold it at a profit of 3,000 because the depreciation charge was 28,000. Then the value is disposed, the proceed on the bank is 15,000. So that was 43,000. We purchased the van at 40,000. We were able to sell it for 43,000. That is a profit, income for the business. And because the debit side, the credit side is greater than the debit side, it's an income. So the business has made a profit of 3,000 from the sale of the van. Is it clear? Yes. We're going to do another question so I can get better. You can write, please. Thank you.